Hey guys, this is Red Silvers and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania 3. And before we continue on into the Mad Forest, we're going to take a moment and do a little side trip and pretend that we never went into the clock tower. So I've got this password set up here, we're going to use that. And that's going to start us in block 30, which you can only get to if you don't go into the clock tower. Now, since I don't have my equipment from the end of the first stage, I'm going to have to power up here. But you may have noticed at the end of the last video that we come out into block 3-1. And I think this is the only time that you get a block 0 like this. So this is a special little thing that they did just in case you didn't go into the clock tower, which is kind of a cool thing. It's cool that they planned around that so that the clock tower doesn't just feel like this optional thing. You're doing one thing or another. You may have saw we had the Belmont Bashers, and now we have skeletons with whips. They have a length that goes toe-to-toe with Trevor here, and their name is actually some weird Japanese thing that's a pun on Simon's name. But I've seen them localized as names like Whip Skeleton or even Helmont. And I kind of like Helmont because it kind of captures the feel that they were going for. And just like that, Block 3-1 comes to an end and you come up in Block 3-1. So we're going to go ahead and go back to our main file now. We'll just pop up our state back where we were here with Grant. But I thought I'd show that off just to get the full experience of the forest. We're going to go ahead and let Grant sit out for a bit and let Trevor keep on doing his thing because of these owls, and that was a very bad job of dodging them. And more importantly, this boomerang right here, which we're going to put to good use against these owls. And who knows, maybe even rack up a multiplier or two. Probably not, but it's always worth a shot. I'm a fan of the boomerang. It doesn't really get very useful in the first game, unfortunately. But that's okay. Block 3-2, and more Fleeman. Now, one place where an axe would be really useful right about now is that skeleton up there. It's a blood skeleton. And let's see here. Take care of him. Get him back down. That can be tricky. I'll let this dragon cannon do his thing. There's our multiplier. Alright. Now we're feeling pretty good. Always good to power up a little bit. Sure, we don't have very many hearts, but we're getting in good shape. And actually, just like that, that's actually a dead end. Just like that, we're coming up to the end of Block 3-2. And that's going to be the end of this video, because we come to another fork in the road. A very important fork in the road. So we now have two choices. We can continue on in the forest, or we can head down into the swamp. Both continue through the Transylvanian countryside. We basically have to work our way around that water and approach Castlevania from the other direction. But which path is it that we're going to take? This may be the most important choice we have to make. So I will leave it to you. Shall we continue in the forest or head into the swamp? Until next time, this has been Red Silvers, and have yourself a good night.